Hi everyone. So I'm outside the Winthrop Public Library, and I'm just sitting outside with Ross, just having something to drink, and you know, I'm they close at 5, so yeah, I'll hang out, here for a little while, um, but I really need to have a place to stay, and this is really hard. Like I try to be strong and try to be calm at times, and then there are times there are other times when I get frustrated and go off the handle, and that can be embarrassing for me. Um, but really, I shouldn't be in this situation. I shouldn't be in this situation. Number one, I was unlawfully evicted, and I provided my documents on social media. I showed that to the world. The appeals, the motion, the amendment, the letter from my psychiatrist, the RAF check that was issued, um, you know, email exchanges where my water was shut off, and a discrimination complaint, which, at least there's a record of that. And I just had everything. I did everything that I needed to do to try to keep my apartment, but the system is broken, and I was unlawfully evicted in March, and here we are in August, and I'm still homeless today. You know, and I got my PFMLA check in May, and I made that check last 3 months. I was very frugal and all that, and mostly was at, in the hotel with my dog, quiet, minding my business and minding my business and everything. And but that money wasn't going to last forever, and then eventually I ran out of money, and I applied for unemployment, provided them with all the documents they needed, and I was expecting to be paid last week, but they said that they want to still review my information with my previous employers, and I thought that was they already did that, but it looks like they haven't, and they didn't even give me like a time frame of like when a determination will be made. So that's really hard to hear that, and I mean it's dangerous. I mean yesterday was pretty awful. I like literally had no money in my account, like no money at all, and you know I was at the Planet Fitness because I do gym hopping, and I happen to have been at the Planet Fitness in Chelsea, and where that Planet Fitness is located, that's a plaza. And then I noticed how low my gas tank was, and I put a video of that, and I was like, if I start driving around, I could run out of gas and end up somewhere where it wouldn't be good for me, for my car to stop running, or you know what I mean, especially with no money, like $0. And so for me, the smartest thing I did was try to stay there until someone gave me, actually there was a few nice people that gave me donations, but you know I was there like all day, you know and that was really hard, and I didn't eat. I had like a muffin for breakfast and whatever. Like I was very like tired. I had low energy, um, and it was really hard. I was like, I'm in this hell, and I did everything I could to not be in this repeat of the spring, by recording my traffic videos for 2 months straight, you know, to and now I've been in this situation, and like obviously going from one gym to another, like in the nighttime, is very dangerous. you know? But what's even more dangerous is sleeping in your car. And today's Friday. Planet Fitnesses are not open 24 hours on Fridays. So if I don't have a hotel to stay at, I won't have anywhere to stay in. And the only place would be my car. And that is so dangerous. And I shouldn't be in this situation again. I should have my unemployment income coming to me, you know? So if anyone can make a donation to my Venmo account, because I tend to get that faster than my GoFundMe, please do that. I did provide that information in a previous post, but I'll provide it again. And yeah, because I really need help. This is very, very unsafe. So I'll talk to you guys soon.